It's your brother D on the VBB, world famous Venice Beach Boardwalk, and today we are talking to the artist Sticky Shaw. Sticky Shaw, say what's up to the people.
What's up?
Yeah,
Welcome to
man.
Venice.
Nice. So hey, Sticky, tell me what inspired you to be an artist? What inspired you to create art?
Well, art was an escape from growing up from reading and writing. I grew up with dyslexia and I still struggle with it today. And art was just like kind of an escape where I made my own answers, my own right or wrong answers, and just a lot of freedom and less reading.
I dig it. All right, I dig it. And do you have like any specific inspirations or any other people, any other artists when you were coming up that inspired you to create art?
Yeah, I grew up in the surf, skate, snowboard culture. I worked for Volcom forever, the skateboard snowboard company, and just a lot of friends, and like music is a big inspiration. Like a lot of my artwork is like organized chaos, I call it that. So I get a lot of inspiration from when I travel, like when I go to cities like Berlin or New York. It's like, you know, when you go to a dirty punk club, like with the graffiti everywhere, then I got a lot of inspirations from being at the beach. I grew up at the beach my whole life, and I paint a lot of fish and birds and stuff. So nature and chaotic cities and music.
And music, I dig that, man. So you both local and international. Huh.
I like to use my passport when I can.
Excellent. So, can you describe your process in terms of how you create your art? Like what kind of materials you use, what the process is, what you do?
Yeah, it's like a mixed media. I use mixed media, so I do a lot of paper collage where like old punk flyers, ticket stubs from shows, sometimes ex-girlfriends' love letters, just kind of anything that I keep in a shoebox that I find fascinating. And that's one process, and I call it my wallpaper, where I do this paper background, then I'll like add my stencils with spray paint and splatter and stuff. Then I'll paint like a punk skeleton or a beautiful bird or a fish. So it's kind of I like to do layers when I do my artwork.
Dig it, man, dig it. And lastly, tell me why Venice Beach? What brought you here? What makes you stay here? What is it about Venice Beach that has you here as an artist?
Venice has the craziest energy. I grew up at the beach my whole life. I'm from Newport Beach, California, so I just moved up to a crazier beach. It's a little sleepy down there, and I'm an artist. I'm chaotic. Venice is chaotic. It's like I live right here. Like it's a free TV show. It's like shocking what goes on here. Like pluses and negatives, but the energy and the people and the whole world comes here. Really, like Venice is a very special place, and the whole world really makes it one of their checklists to stop at Venice Beach. And the freaks, even the homeless, are exciting sometimes. Just don't leave anything valuable in your car.
I heard that. So Sticky, why don't you tell the audience about this particular piece of art, what inspired it and what it means to you?
Well, I call this piece Fat Mike, and it's inspired from my love of punk rock. And if you look at closely in the mohawk, it's my old paintbrushes. So instead of like throwing the paintbrushes away, I recycled them and add them to my piece. And the background of the piece, the wallpaper, is like 80s punk flyers from LA punk shows that my sister used to take off the telephone poles. And I made Xerox copies of the originals because I'll never use the originals. That would be silly. And it's just a little bit of organized chaos, like my punk rock skeleton bird. And it's just really fun to make this.
So Sticky, so you've been there and you've been talking about all the different types of people that you see at Venice Beach and all the kind of crazy stuff you see. What's one of the most like crazy things that you've seen that's like fun crazy, like make you laugh or make you smile?
Well, all the creative people, like it's Pride Week right now, so I just love Venice is kind of like a runway, where like it's you want to kind of dress up or just be creative and stand out. So there's just so many interesting people that come here and hang out. So that's where I get a lot of my inspiration, even from the people that come to Venice. So that's like crazy good because it's like, wow, look at that style, or like just strutting it. Who cares? So the freedom of Venice, which Venice, wear whatever you want or don't wear anything.
Well, y'all heard that. Besides here on Venice Boardwalk, where else can people catch you? Like, what's your social media?
Well, hit me up on Instagram, Sticky Shaw, and you never know where I'm going to pop up. I'm showing Laguna Beach sometimes. Sometimes I show in New York, LA, Halloween party. That's when you're going to see a lot of my artwork. I think it's going to be October 29th, warehouse Halloween party with all my skeletons.
You heard the brother with all his skeletons. So this is Sticky Shaw, y'all, a great artist here on Venice Beach Boardwalk. Thanks again, y'all, for tuning in, and we'll check you next time.
You get some.
Be blessed.